nice to see
Hi.
you.
Hi, thanks
Nice
for
to
having
meet you.
us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, not suitable for work. What a funny show. I think it's the show we need right now. Workplace comedy is not new, but I think this offers something new, so I really enjoyed it. So thanks for that. Will, I want to ask you, you were playing a finance bro, and finance bros are getting pretty bad raps. Are you trying to change that with your character? I feel like he's trying to change that finance bro game there.
Hmm. No, I'm not. I think Davis, he's on his own journey, and he happens to cross the paths of many finance bros, but it's a more personal journey than that. I think finance bros can deal with a little bit of the public perception.
Yeah. And Nicholas, it's interesting because, you're an actor playing someone who wants to be an actor. I find
Yes.
that a really interesting perspective from somebody who is an active actor. What was that like for you preparing for that?
There wasn't really anything to prepare for.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like most of my life has been trying
Yeah.
to be an actor and trying to
Hmm.
work, trying to get an agent or a manager, or in that whole kind of like journey of there's always something to kind of work towards. So I mean, I've been doing it since I was 13, so I have multitude of experiences to pull from.
White
So
Lotus shout out. Really love that.
shout out White
Right.
Lotus. Shout out Mike White. Shout out Mindy Kaling. Not suitable for
Yeah.
work, June 2nd.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
Um,
It's just, it's just
and Jack, your character, Josh, Nepo baby, but kind of lovable, but
hey,
also really interesting style. Just wondering, like, did you take any of that style from that after filming that?
I can't say I did, but
No cardigans.
what is interesting is for the screen tests in LA, they're like the cardigan is a joke in the
Yeah.
show, obviously. And I actually had one that I really liked, and so I brought it to the audition as like an alternate. I was like, oh yeah, this is like the other cardigan. And last night Charlie Grandy, our showrunner, was talking about it. He was like, yeah, I was like, we got to give him the role based on the cardigan alone.
That got you that role, and that got like a pretty main role in like the trailer too.
Yes. And actually, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Not to like harp on the cardigan thing forever, but later on in the season, I end up wearing the exact same one in a different
Oh,
color.
really?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
total
awesome.
coincidence.
And you three play roommates. It's so believable. Like, did you guys live together during filming, or like how'd you get that vibe going? Oh,
Yes.
yes, you did live together.
me and Will did.
Jack and I lived
Yeah.
together, yeah, during season one of filming.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so, Nicholas, you were the stray. How did you get to
Yeah.
like feel a part of that love?
It was great. I mean, yo, if Knicks win the finals, I'll move in season two. It was great. I mean, I the chemistry with these guys is so easy. It's so natural. Like
Yeah.
I feel like we've been friends for years, just upon meeting them. And it's it's what you wish for as an actor going into a job. You're like, yo, I hope these people are nice. I hope I like them. And I couldn't have imagined, two better guys. So
Yeah, well, it's believable on camera too. So, I'd love to hear from all of you about like what drew you towards your character specifically. I know we talked a little about the finance bro, but there's a lot more deepness to that. Will, like anything specific about Davis that really drew you towards him when you're taking on this role?
Yes, I love characters that are like kind of like losers in a way. I don't think Davis is fully a loser, but he's like he's such a try hard and he's so flawed. And obviously like Mindy Kaling, um, her entire body of work. I love everything she's done. So it was pretty easy to like look at the character and talk to her about it and figure out I wanted to that I would love to be involved.
Yeah, same for you, Nicholas.
I honestly, I have this thing. Sometimes when I read scripts, I immediately feel like I'm reading a part of myself.
Mm.
Especially, I mean, there's so many parallels with Kel, just the way he kind of handles situations, especially with this friend group. Like he's kind of in the middle of these two guys. I was a middle child.
Ah,
They're both polar opposites, yet Kel is kind of somewhere in the middle, kind of uh holding the glue together between the guys, at least in the roommate dynamic, like
mhm.
house, like doing the dishes and kind of, trying to appear put together.
Yeah.
I think yeah, it's just there's so many parallels with Kel.
Yeah, I totally got that. And Jack, quickly for you, what is it about Josh? I feel like he's also like all three of them are lovable in like different ways. What stood out for you about Josh?
I love rich people satire. I think it's so funny, especially like children of rich people,
Yeah.
like Josh is. It's about power at the end of the day, and I just think it always ends up really funny. Like some of my favorite stuff: Succession, White Lotus. Shout out again.
Yep.
Shout out.
The Menu,
Shout out.
Triangle of Sadness. Like there's so many great different pieces of art about it, and I love it. I think it's great, and it's beautifully written. Mindy's a genius. So
Definitely agree.
yeah.
Well, thanks so much for your time. Everyone's going to be able to see Not Suitable for Work on June 2nd on Hulu. I can't wait for the world to see it. Thank you all.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.